welcome to Pop Ascension Season 2, Episode 25. 25.
25.
I am Ron, and
Wow.
of course, as always, joined by the lovely Michelle. How are you today?
Thank you. I am good. I'm pretty good. No complaints here. How are you?
Fresh off of last week's fantastic show with Joe
Yeah,
Lou, that's going to be a tough show to beat, but I think we can do that. I think we can.
of
And
sure.
we're gonna try to do that today and beat last week's show because you know we can we have to. I mean, that's what it comes down to. We have to just keep outdoing ourselves. So
Yeah,
you know,
it's always a good show.
so the show title is Partridge in a Pear Tree, and if you know
Yeah,
anything about the show, you know that is going to be important to at least one of our segments, and you'll
yeah.
get it once we get there. Um, those of you that are under the age of 30 might have a tough time figuring that out because
Mm-hmm.
of what that entitles. You know, but
That's
we'll
true.
we'll let you know. We'll give you a clue.
Yeah.
So we got a lot to talk about today. Of course, as we end our show all the time with music, so we have new music and
That's
our song
right.
check and our music news all at the end of the show. So you gotta stick
Mm-hmm.
around to get to that. Throughout the show, we will have, of course, animal news, celebrity news, TV updates, and celebrity birthdays, of course, throughout
Yes.
this, and stuff packed in between. And we got another Ron's Top 5, Michelle, and I think you're going to appreciate this one.
Yeah. I look forward to that.
Excuse me. Woo. But,
Yes.
without further ado, we will jump right into it and get to our headlines.
Yeah. Headlines. Well, for headlines, WNBA star Brittany Grainer's trial in Russia is set July 1st, and that's tomorrow. July 1st is set for. She has been in Russia custody since February 17th of this year, 2022. WNBA star Brittany Griner's detention in Russia extended through December 20th, according to reports. The decision was made during a preliminary hearing that Griner attended on Monday. Russia state run TASS task deported. Russia had issued multiple extensions of her pretrial detention. If convicted, Griner 31 faces up to 10 years in prison. Calls to free Griner um, collated following the release of U.S. Marine veteran Trevor Reed in April, who was freed from a Russia prison as part of a prisoner exchange. Now, former Marine Paul Whelan has also been detained in Russia since 2019. Russia's invasion of Ukraine began 1 week after Griner was detained. Some officials are concerned that Americans jailed in Russia could be used as leverage in the ongoing conflict. Now, the U.S. government classified Griner's case on May 3rd as wrongfully detained. Now, why did Brittany Griner go to Russia? For those that don't know, Brittany was in Russia playing basketball, which is pretty common amongst players for the WNBA, who don't make nearly as much as their male counterparts in the NBA. And, big names, and she makes millions. Anyone that goes cross country will make millions.
Right.
And that is breaking headlines.
Yeah, there's a lot that is involved in all the little political stuff. So
Oh
basically,
yes.
they want to use her as a bargaining chip for the release of
Wow.
some certain person that the United States has, and
Mm.
that is, they're going ahead with this trial, and it's basically a mock trial. Like, no matter what,
Oh.
she's going to be found guilty, and sentenced, but it's all for show, so that way they can get what they want and trade, you know, person for person. And so this is showtime for the Russian um, political scene. You know,
Yeah.
so it has really nothing to do with the judge. That
All
the judge
right.
is doing exactly what they want them to do. So it's all a
Right.
showcase, to try to get, somebody else released that the United States has. And, that's what this entails. And, she's
Yeah.
just the star that got caught up in it. And this just goes to show, like, when you're going to other countries,
Right.
know the laws, because,
That's what I
this is
say all
something
the time.
minor. And, like, it would have been, detained at the airport if you're coming into the United States with, a cartridge, the little
Uh-huh.
the cartridges there of weed, and I
Yeah,
mean,
for the
look,
vapes, right?
it's not a big deal here in the United States, but you
Right, it's
know,
not.
but it is Russia, and if you're an American, you're going to be under more scrutiny, and that was just silly on her part. I'm not saying
Mm-hmm.
she did anything, terrible or anything, but you're
Right.
going to a foreign country, you better know the laws
Yeah, do your
of things
homework
like
before
that.
you go. For
So that
sure.
is that is my advice to anybody that is traveling.
Yeah.
Oh,
That's what
excuse
I
me.
always said.
So
Because I did
yeah,
the follow up, and for sure you have
right.
to, because I feel so bad for her. And I wish her the best.
Yeah, and it
That's
is
all I could
illegal
say.
there. So it's not like she's not breaking the law. You
That's
know,
right.
she is. But does the crime fit the punishment? 10 years to having a little thing of weed inside
Yeah.
your what do you call it? The oh my god, I can't even think of what they're called now.
The vapor? The vape?
Yeah, the vapes. So
Yeah.
I mean, you just gotta know. You gotta know. You
You
gotta
gotta
know when you're
know.
traveling. Because that, especially to a country like that, where
That's right.
you know. So same thing. You go into China, make
Mm-hmm.
sure you know what you're doing, because they will use any American any way they can possibly fit to. I'm not saying
Yeah.
like the people, they're fine. Regular people, the citizens of any country are fine. They really are. It's the
Mm-hmm.
politics of countries.
Bad government. Yeah.
And this country is no different. This country is no different,
True.
you know? So it is what it
Yeah.
is, you know?
That's true.
So again, this is Pop Ascension, Season 2, Episode 25, Partridge in a Pear Tree. Nope, that wasn't the Partridge in a Pear Tree, just to let you know.
No.
But we do want to recognize all those fans out there that do watch the show, and
Yeah.
um, and I'll tell you, it's pretty impressive where we're watched.
Very impressive. Yeah.
Cairo, Egypt. Thank you,
Yeah.
fans out in Cairo.
Thank
We
you.
appreciate it. And of course, Dhaka, Dhaka,
Mm-hmm.
Bangladesh, right?
Dhaka, Bangladesh.
Sao Paulo. We've mentioned them quite often on the show.
Oh
Big
yes.
fans. They enjoy the show. I love it. I'm glad to have
Love
you.
it.
Bangkok as well. Lima.
Nice.
So we got fans
Mm.
in Lima and fans in Istanbul.
Ah,
Istanbul.
Turkey. Yes.
And of
Shout
course,
out.
right in my backyard in Providence, Rhode Island, we cannot forget you. That is absolute.
Yeah.
We cannot forget Providence, Rhode
Yeah.
Island. Um, so yeah, so we're glad that all of
Awesome.
you out there are watching.
Thank you, fans.
So um, I appreciate. I appreciate it.
I appreciate it.
We have still a lot to go. Um, but of course, we always have our animal news right after the headlines.
Yes.
You
Have
know, so
animal
as always, let's
news.
get into the animal news.
Yes. Now, the world's tallest living dog is a Great Dane who eats 12 cups of food each day. Zeus lives in Dallas, Texas, area with his family, and even shares a queen bed with his human brother. Now, the humongous hound Zeus, the Great Dane 2-year old, is the tallest and dog in the world, according to Guinness Book of World Records. Now, he measures a towering 3 feet 5.18 inches, meaning, on the shallow end of the swimming pools, on all four legs, he's able to stand. Now, he's been a big dog since we got him, even for a puppy. He had huge paws. His owner, Brittany Davis, told Guinness Book of World Records. Now, Davis received Zeus when he was 8 weeks old. These days, he enjoys going to the Dallas Farmers Market, where everyone knows him. Davis says taking walks and snoozing by his window. P for fuel is a gargantuan guy that eats 6 cups of food for breakfast and 6 cups for dinner, along with his favorite
Wow.
snacks, ice cubes, and whatever he can very easily steal from the counters.
There you go.
They're very impressed with how healthy he is. He loves going to the vet and he gets lots of attention, Davis told Guinness Book of World Records. Now, someone at a family gathering suggested that Zeus could be the tallest dog, and the family measured him. They figured he had a shot at the record. He comes up short of the tallest dog ever, named there was a named Zeus, this dog. Um, he measured 1.18 meters, and that dog sadly passed away. But
Oh,
Zeus, he's taking the title right now, and that is animal news.
spectacular. Spectacular.
Yeah,
I love good
he's
news.
really
I love good
yeah.
news. I know later on I'm going to be putting on that Grim Reaper outfit because I will have
Oh
some bad
no.
news for everybody. But we do enjoy the good stories, and nothing better than a good story in animal news. Like I love it.
Oh
I love it.
yes. Gotta love the
So
animal news.
so animal news. There we have it. Zeus. There we go. Big dog.
Yeah.
The big dog. So
Really, yeah.
yeah, and speaking of animals,
Yeah.
you know, it is not a big dog, but it is a big gorilla or ape
Oh,
and a big lizard.
wow.
So, movie updates. Yes, Godzilla vs. Kong 2
Mm.
has been announced by Legendary. Um, Late winter, March 2024, the movie is due to release. Again, Godzilla
Oh.
vs. Kong 2, and I loved the first one of the best movies of last year. Uh,
Yeah.
Director Adam Wingard will be returning as director again. Um, and Dan Stevens has been cast to play a major role in this, and he is from The Guest. So he starred in The
Mm-hmm.
Guest, and now he is going to be in again another blockbuster, I'm sure. Um, Godzilla vs. Kong 2. I do not believe they've started filming yet, but that will be getting underway very shortly. And yeah, so we got a second one. It did so well. I guess it was like $750 million in the box office,
Wow.
and that is pandemic box office.
Yeah.
That's saying something. So, could you imagine if things were
Yes.
normal? That would have grossed over $1 billion. So,
Mm-hmm.
yes. So there we go. Movie news. Godzilla versus
Moo.
Kong 2. It is not. They're not going to name it that. They will have a name for it, but they have yet to name the movie. So that is coming
Uh-huh.
as well. And then you're going to get a lot more cast members coming. Hopefully, a lot of the
Yeah.
same cast will return. Um, but Dan Stevens has been the only one announced and part of the cast. So, there we
Yeah.
go.
Cool.
That is movie updates, and that is exciting. I'm glad. I mean, when a movie makes that much money, you know it's coming back for another one. I mean, you
Oh
know it's
yeah.
got to. You know, it's like I'm not sold that last Jurassic World Dominion was the last one. I'm not sold on that because if it makes too much money, you know it's coming back. You know, you can't let it
Mm-hmm.
go. You can't let it go. How do you let that go?
Can't let it
So,
go.
it's time for news break, Michelle. I'm
Yeah.
sure you got us a great one.
Oh
You
yes.
know, like I never doubt it.
Well,
I never doubt it.
yes. Well, the news break actually, I believe, was Danny news. Oh, news story.
News
Yes.
story.
I
Yes.
call it the news story. You did news break.
Yes.
But yes, I have a doozy. Now, a drunk mayor crashes car after meeting families of drunk driving victims. Now, the residents are furious over an Australian mayor's drunk driving crash just 1 hour after she met with the families of drunk driving victims. Redland City Mayor Karen Williams admitted to drinking several glasses of wine. Yes, several. Before crashing her car into a tree on Thursday night, local outlets reported. Now, Australia has one of the world's highest rates of car accidents caused by drunk driving following the United States, Canada, and then South Africa, according to the Global Status Report on Road Safety by the World Organization WHO in 2015. And that is news story.
Oh, I love it. Love it. Love it.
Isn't that
It's
something?
it's never there's always something. There's always something. I keep saying this every week, and I'm always stunned that we get stories like this, and they
Right.
just don't end. They don't end. They don't end. Drunk mayor. There we go. It doesn't get much better than that. It makes us laugh because you know there's characters everywhere. There's
There is
characters everywhere, and we
everywhere around the
and
world.
look, we all know that there's a lot of characters in politics, a
Oh,
lot of them.
yeah.
So I
Hmm.
mean, we're still dealing with a bunch of them in our political scene. A bunch,
Right.
a bunch, and on all sides of the fences, all sides. So we're not
Yeah.
just picking on one side of the fence,
Right,
but it's
exactly.
on both. It's on both. So
Hmm.
yeah, there we go. Again, Pop Ascension season 2, episode 25. Partridge in a Pear Tree. Still haven't gotten there yet. It's coming.
Yes, not
It's
yet. It's
coming.
coming. Yes.
You will not be disappointed. You will not. So, as you can see by the scroll down at the bottom of the page, we have all the ways that you can watch us. So you can watch us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Facebook at RI Broadcasting, Twitter at Broadcasting RI, and of course,
Mhm.
Twitch at RI_broadcasting. Podcasts, Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, Red Circle, TuneIn, all there. So if you
Yeah.
can't watch us, you can listen to us on those. So, and if you want to sponsor the show, which I know
Yeah.
you
That'd be
want to,
great.
I know you want to. So, so get in touch with us. Please get in touch with us. ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com. It's all there. You send us an email, and we will get all the
Yeah.
information you need. All of it. All of it. So
Yes.
it is not expensive. For
Not at
less money
all.
than you spend on coffee at your favorite coffee establishment per week, you
Mhm.
are getting a bargain. A bargain.
Definitely right.
oh,
Get a
oh,
bargain.
yeah. So, so do that. If you're on Twitch, throw us some bits. That helps pay for the show. Throw us a subscription.
Yeah.
Throw us some likes. Share. Follow. Do all that stuff. It all helps. It all helps the cause. So if you
Yeah.
want to keep seeing this show, you know, get behind it. Get behind it and ride with us into the sunset. You know,
Mhm.
we've got a show that I'm sure people are enjoying, and I will
With
put
all the
this up
fans
against
out there,
anybody.
they are enjoying. Yes.
Exactly, exactly. And it doesn't matter what country you're from. We'll try to do our best to bring the information that you enjoy.
Yeah.
You know, especially if you're an American working overseas.
Right.
This is where you can get all your information from. You know,
Uh-huh.
and
That's
we ain't
right.
gonna BS you. It ain't gonna be BS.
Yes.
It'll be fun, but it
We
won't be
will do that.
BS. Won't be
Yeah.
BS. So, but we got more. We still have more. There's always more. And we have TV updates. And oh, I'm getting
Yeah.
excited. Here we go. We
Oh,
got
here we
we got some good
go.
stuff for you. All right.
Yeah.
So Better Call Saul, which I just started. I'm 3 episodes in. I just
Oh.
watched Breaking Bad.
Mm-hmm.
Fantastic. Oh my God, it was awesome. Right? Now I'm on Better Call Saul. And I just got this juicy tidbit from, the TV show. They have casted Carol Burnett to be on the
Ooh.
show.
What? Nice.
So season 6, I believe.
Legendary Carol Burnett,
Yes.
right?
So they are in, I believe, mid-season on season 6.
Oh,
Carol Burnett is joining them this season. Carol
nice.
Burnett. Carol
Carol
Burnett.
Burnett. Legend, a legend. Yeah,
Legend. Legend. She is wonderful.
she
If you
is.
look, if you ever get a chance, go on like YouTube or wherever and look up Carol Burnett show,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm telling you, it is hilarious.
Oh,
Hilarious.
yes.
Tim Conway is
Hilarious.
on there. He is
Oh,
one of the funniest
yes.
humans ever.
Mm-hmm.
Harvey Weinstein. No, not Harvey Weinstein. Harvey something. I can't think of
Oh,
his name, but he's
yes.
funny man.
Mm-hmm.
Funny man.
Yes.
Not the guy that womanizes.
Oh, that's another Harvey.
Not that guy.
And you
So,
know
but
what's funny about that show? The old Carol Burnett shows when they break character.
oh my
It's
god,
funny to see
yes,
them
because
laughing and then in the midst
yeah,
of
it
the
was
acting.
live.
Yes, and it was live.
It
Everything was
was
live.
live.
So
So
it was
they
hilarious.
giggle and oh my
Fun
god,
to
it
watch
is funny.
the old
It
shows.
is fun. It is fun. They are true greatness.
Yeah.
They're all wonderful on that show. So Carol Burnett joining Better Call Saul, which is exciting. And she did this
Wow.
herself. She was on Jimmy Kimmel, I think, a couple of years ago, and she had
Oh,
mentioned that she'd love to be on that show. And guess what?
nice.
Somebody was watching and said, "Hey, let's get Carol Burnett."
Oh, that's awesome. I'm gonna check
All
that
right.
out. I like her.
So another juicy tidbit, And I don't
Yeah.
know how this flew under the radar for me because, okay, I'm a big fan of Quantum Leap.
Uh-huh.
Scott Bakula, um, that was one of my favorite shows, and it's still my favorite theme song of all TV shows.
Yeah.
Love that theme song. But Quantum Leap reboot is coming, and it's coming
Oh,
September 19th. That's how
wow.
soon. I don't know how
Excellent.
this flew by me. Don't know how. Um, but it will reboot with Raymond Lee starring
Yeah.
as Dr. Ben Song. The original creator, Donald P. Belisario, is coming
Right.
on as executive producer with Stephen Lillian and Brian Winbrand. So the
Oh,
original creator is still there as part of this show.
yeah. Right.
Now,
Sounds
you
great.
might think it's like a complete reboot. It is not. They are picking up the story. Um, Raymond Lee as Dr. Ben Song is looking for Sam Beckett because
Oh.
he disappears. You know, he disappears at the end of the show, at the end of the first run.
Oh,
So
wow.
they pick it up as they are looking for him. And one can
Oh.
only wonder how long will it be before Scott Bakula appears on this show as Sam Beckett. And I would love that. I would love that. So
Oh,
I am
yeah.
looking forward to this because I love that whole storyline because it's just endless. It's endless. You can do
Mm-hmm.
whatever you want to do. And when Scott Bakula played all these characters, and
Right.
it was awesome. It was awesome. It was fun and entertaining. Um, it's not it though. Ernie
Uh-huh.
Hudson is going to be
Oh.
on the show,
Oh.
and he is going to play Herbert Magic Williams. And I say this because that was a character that was on season 3 in the original series, and
Hmm.
he's going to play that character. So it was
Oh,
probably a
wow.
young character back then, but now is going to be older, and he's going to be playing a new, that character on the show, and that is exciting.
Wow.
Ernie Hudson. I mean, look. I mean,
Sounds
he's a
exciting.
great star. It's a great star.
Yeah.
Also, from Star Trek Picard, Nanrissa Lee is going to be on the show, and from
Mm-hmm.
Cowboy Bebop, Mason Alexander Park and Caitlin Bassett is going to also be on that. So,
Oh, wow.
so I'm getting excited just thinking that it's only a few months away, 3 months. I'm looking forward to that. I believe it's NBC, NBC.
Yeah. Nice.
And to wrap up TV updates, I know this is a long one, but this has been these are big ones. These are big. Michael
Mm-hmm.
Douglas. Speaking of big,
Oh, Michael Douglas.
he is going
Oh.
to star in a limited, I believe, 8 episode series um, on Apple TV about Ben Franklin. He is playing Ben Franklin.
Interesting. Wow.
All right, and Noah Jude is going to be on the show as Temple Franklin, the grandson of Ben.
Yeah.
It will also have Daniel Mays, Assad Bouab. Dare I say boob? I don't know.
Mm.
I don't know how to say the name. Eddie Marsan, um, Jenna Balabar, and Theodore Pellerin is also on it. There are others. There was one Thibaut something something or other, and I could not pronounce the last name. It was a French guy.
Oh.
So
Uh-huh.
I did not know how to say his name, so I did not add him in that list. So
Yeah.
so that is TV updates.
TV updates.
Now that's fantastic. I can't believe Ben Franklin, right? Well, then I started thinking, well, Ben Franklin was such an important part of our history.
Yeah.
Wouldn't it be great to do a Ron's top 5 on Ben Franklin? Oh,
Oh,
oh, and
interesting.
I
Oh,
did. So I did the
okay.
top 5 Ben Franklin inventions. He's invented so
Oh,
many things. I'm like, well, let's do a top 5, right? There's so
yeah.
many of them. There was some that I left off that were really great, like the
Uh-huh.
catheter, right? Just the
Oh,
catheter. Now
yeah.
that's important. That's a really important one. But I didn't think it
Hmm.
was my favorite because I don't really care about urine.
Yeah.
So I didn't include that on the list. So,
Hmm.
but my list number 5 is swim fins. He invented swim
Swim.
fins. So all those people
Oh,
that go
uh-huh.
snorkeling, scuba diving, and all that stuff, they with the little fins on your feet. That's Ben
Yeah.
Franklin.
Awesome.
Ben
Wow.
Franklin. Yes. That is
Hmm.
a great one because I would love to go snorkeling and, seeing all the fish down, in like Bermuda or something like that. As long as there's no sharks in
Yeah.
the area, I
You
don't
got to
want to. I don't want
experience
to go
it.
under there with no sharks. If there's a shark, I'm not going in. Period.
Hmm.
So number,
Question. It says
yes.
Ron's top 10. Is it 5 out of 10 or?
Oh, wait a
There
minute. It's supposed to be 5. Hold on. Let me see that. Let me see that. I gotta go to
you
this first. I could have
go.
sworn I just changed it. Ron's top 5. It won't change. Okay, so it won't change it, but it is top 5.
It's top 5. Okay.
It's top 5. It won't change. It
There we go.
absolutely keeps going from 5 to 10. So, number 4,
Hmm.
the Franklin stove. Because at
Oh,
that point, everybody was using their fireplaces, right? And it was causing all kinds of smoke
yeah.
inside the house. You know,
Hmm.
I don't know if they had the chimney like flues or slews or whatever they're called. To
Hmm.
make the smoke go out. I don't know if they had that at the time, but he created a stove that was made out of cast iron, and the smoke would not go into the house. So this was
Yeah.
a better option for those people, and it would keep you warmer.
Hmm.
So Franklin stove, number 4. Number 3, the odometer. How important is
Oh, there you
that?
go.
How important is that? That is amazing,
Right.
right? The odometer.
The odometer.
Number 2, bifocal glasses.
Oh,
That is
wow.
like one of the most important things, right? Everybody's got to
That's one
see.
of the. Yeah.
And number 1, it had to be this. It had to be the lightning rod. How do you
Oh,
think we got
there you
electricity?
have it.
Because of the lightning rod, right?
There you go.
So those are the top 5. And I tell
Very
you,
interesting.
I could not help but do this. Could not help but do it because I thought, wow,
Yeah.
he's invented so many things. Let me look through the list of all these things, and these are the ones that I loved, that I think are the best 5.
Yeah.
And I know there is like other things that people think, oh, well, that's better. No, not to me. And I
Hmm.
know like the catheter is probably one of the most important things, for health reasons.
Hmm.
But that these are my 5 favorites. So
Right.
that is Ron's top 5. We brought it back again. This is like our third
That's
one,
good.
right?
Good
So
one.
I figured
Yeah.
you would enjoy this one because it's the segue from TV updates, and it's like, okay, so it's going to be about TVs, right? No, no,
Hmm.
no. Ben Franklin,
All
man,
right.
Ben
Brand
Franklin.
Franklin.
I loved it. I'm like, this is exciting. I love, history. You
Oh,
know,
yes, me
even though I
too.
didn't do well at it in school, it,
Oh.
you know, I didn't like to study. Didn't like to study.
Hmm.
But back then, you know, as a teenager, teenagers don't care about history. They don't
Right.
care about history. You know, it's one of those things that develops through time, and you start thinking, oh
Mhm.
wow, especially the point when I lived to now,
Mhm.
because when I was a young kid, it's like video games were like barely visible in the scope of things.
Yes.
So yeah, so there we go. Ben Franklin's top 5 inventions. I love it. There they
Mhm.
are. Um, Please comment. Let us know if there's anything else that you think should be in that top 5.
Oh
And
yes, I
maybe I
love
got it
it.
wrong. I don't think I got it wrong, but maybe, not everybody has the same opinion as me. So they could choose something different. So post it. I'd like to see.
Yeah.
And if you want to see another top 5, just let us know what you want us to, want to see. So it could be top 5 cheeses, you know,
Mhm.
or it could be, top 5, you know, big cats, whatever.
There you
I
go.
thought of I thought of big cats because of cheese, Cheetos, and then the Cheetos, leopard
Right.
thing, that cheetah. So
Mhm.
whatever it is, it could be anything, could be anything.
Anything.
And that leads us celebrity birthdays.
Days. Yeah.
Always a favorite. Always a
It
favorite.
always, and I love giving shout outs to celebrity birthdays.
Yes.
Yes. Now, boxing legend who became the undisputed heavyweight champion of the world in August of 1986, like the fellow heavyweight legend Muhammad Ali, his career came to an end, and that's boxer Mike Tyson is
Nice.
56 today.
I actually like him.
Yeah, I like
I do.
him.
Like, he's a funny guy. He really is.
Yes, he is. And if you check my at Michelle Papa Ascension, there's a clip on him about him
Oh,
on there. And it's
oh,
really fun and interesting to watch. Mike and his humor.
oh. He's.
Yes.
Oh, I know a video. You. Oh, yeah. Okay.
Yes. You check it out. Now won 6 gold medals at the 2004 Olympics, light gold medals at the 2008 Olympics, and 4 gold medals at the 2012 Olympics. Across his career, he became the most decorated Olympic athlete of all time with 28
Oh,
total medals. And this is Michael Phelps. He is 37 today. Professional wrestler, known for winning several world tag team and intercontinental championships. With the WWE in 2016, he signed a deal with Ring of Honor and became the reigning world champion in June of that year. And that's wrestler Cody Rhodes is 37 today. Now, born Victoria Crawford, American model and professional wrestler under the WWE's SmackDown brand, she appeared in the video games WWE 2K20 and WWE 2K Battlegrounds. Wrestler Alicia Fox is 36 today. Shortstop who was drafted by the San Diego Padres in the 2014 MLB draft. He was traded to the Washington Nationals in 2015 and made his MLB debut there in August of 2015. He won a World Series championship with the Nationals, and that is baseball player Trey Turner is 29 today. A bassist, a vocalist, touring with some of the biggest names in music, In 2018, she became the bassist for Panic at the Disco.
Oh my.
And that's bassist Nicole Rowe is 31 today. Comedian who appeared on the BBC sitcom episodes and came in fourth place on Let's Dance for comic relief. She is also a regular on British panel shows such as Mock the Week, Nevermind, The Breezecocks, and 8 out of 10 Cats. And that's comedian Catherine Ryan is 39 today. American country music songwriter and recording artist known for the hit song Chillin' It, which peaked at the number 2 spot on the US chart. He was named New Artist of the Year at the 2015 ACM Awards. Country singer Cole Swindle is 39 today. Actress who played Janice in Mean Girls and also appeared in the films The Interview in 127 Hours. Her portrayal of Marlene Diamond in the 2008 feature Cloverfield
Oh, that was
earned her a Saturn Award nomination. She played Cassie Klein on the Star series Party Down in 2013. She began playing Virginia Johnson on the Showtime series Masters of Sex. And movie actress Lizzie Kaplan is 40 today. Now, transgender actor, best known for his role as Noah on the MTV series Faking It. He would later earn recurring roles on Freeform's The Fosters and Showtime's Streamless. TV actor Elliot Fletcher is 26 today.
Mm.
Now, R&B singer who won the 2004 season of the TV talent competition American Idol. Her single, I Believe, hit '1 on the Billboard Hot 100. And that is R&B singer Fantasia Barrino is
Fantastic.
38 today. And that is celebrity birthdays.
That is fantastic. And I have a power issue going on right now.
Uh-huh.
And I
Little
can't seem
techno
to.
issue.
Yup, hold on. This might hurt. Um, yeah, that is fantastic. I love it.
Yeah.
As I can't reach the thing.
Happy birthday to all the celebrities.
Absolutely. Whew, that would have been bad. Shut off the whole laptop.
Oh
That
no.
would have been disastrous. All right. So yes. Oh my God. That what a list. Oh my God. Like Fantasia was. I mean, she's got a great voice. A great voice.
Yes, great boy.
You know, so you have an American Idol winner, and who has had such a great career since then. So
Mm-hmm.
you also had a World Series champion in there.
Yeah.
You also had a
World-
heavyweight champion in there.
Oh yeah.
You know, I mean, Panic at the Disco. That's a great band.
Mm-hmm.
It's a great band.
That's a great band.
But there is no way you can honestly look at this list with all these talented people and say that Michael Phelps does not win. What did you say? He had like 26, 28 golds, or like that's insane.
Oh yeah.
That's
Insane
insane.
list of medals.
Like,
Yes.
to put that in perspective, I don't
Right.
know if anybody's won anything 28 times.
Is that-
You know what I'm saying? It's like it
yeah.
just doesn't happen. It doesn't happen. Okay?
It
Yes,
happened for him only.
like there's no decorated champion like that.
That's very
That's
impressive,
that
right?
is impressive.
Very
That's a
impressive.
resume that you just can't even look anywhere else right now. Like, you can't look at
That's
it. Like,
right.
you know, and yes, we all talk about, Michael Jordan, Tom Brady, Wayne Gretzky, you know.
Oh yeah.
Let me know when you get 28 gold medals. That's all I can say. Like, really, like, how is he not in the conversation for best athlete ever? How is he
Right.
not in that conversation? Like, really, how is he not there? So, Michael
Right.
Phelps, you are the winner of celebrity birthdays. So
Yes.
add
Happy
that to the list of
birthday.
wins.
Yeah.
You just got yourself another one, and Gazmav Gaming is here. How are you, buddy?
Hello. How are you?
It is so good to see you. Um, Look, Gazmav, just a quick, brief update of where we are in the show. Okay, so we had the headlines with Brittany Grenier.
Yeah.
We had animal news with the Great Dane,
Mhm.
the big dog, Um, movie updates: Godzilla versus Kong 2. We
Yeah.
had the news break, that which is a wonderful story of a drunken mayor. Like, it doesn't get much better than that. Like,
Drunken women.
TV updates, you
Yeah.
know, Quantum Leap, Carol Burnett joining Better Call Saul, and of course, Ben Franklin series, limited series, being played by the one and only Michael Douglas. And you missed,
Mhm.
Gazmat, you missed the Ron's Top 5 Ben Franklin inventions. You missed it. Um, and of
Mhm.
course, we just had celebrity birthdays where Michael Phelps swims to another win.
Yeah.
Swims to another win and wins the celebrity birthday list.
Yeah.
So you are now caught up, but I'm not going to give you the top 5 Ben Franklin. You're going to have to watch that. I have not watched Queen of the South yet, but I will watch it. I will watch it. So, I plan on watching like everything. So, I've started Better Call Saul, and I will watch that. Matter of fact, I will watch an episode at some point this weekend and get it going. All right, I'm going to take your word for it. But right now, we're gonna go through our routine of our promoting ourselves.
Mhm.
So this is Pop Ascension Season 2, Episode 25, Partridge in a Pear Tree.
Mm.
And we've got that coming up next.
Coming up.
It's coming up next. And we also have our music segment where we have some music news, new music, and our song check, and you don't want to miss that. If you are watching us, you are probably watching us on YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcast, Facebook at RI Broadcasting,
Yeah.
Twitter at
Twitter.
Broadcasting RI,
Mhm.
or Twitch, like Gazmav is probably doing right now. And he is watching us at RI underscore broadcasting. And Eric, my co partner of tomorrow's show, Sports Unfolded, is in the house. How are you,
Hey,
Eric?
Eric.
Finishing up
How you
Stranger Things.
doing?
That is also on my list. I got a lot of them on the list. A lot of them. And, I just finished Breaking Bad, started Better Call Saul. So I will be watching some of those. There are other shows that I watch also that I've done. Billy the Kid. Oh my God, fantastic! If you haven't seen Billy the Kid, watch that one.
Mhm.
Okay, so
Yeah.
you can also listen to us on Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, TuneIn, Red Circle, a whole bunch of them. Check it out. Listen to us while you're at work. And,
Yeah.
if you want to sponsor the show, of course, feel free to get in touch with us at ribroadcasting.media at gmail.com. We can get you all the information, less than what you're going to spend at those fancy donut shops, you know, and that's something
Mhm.
that you spend every day on that coffee and stuff. And it costs less
Every
than a
day.
coffee and donut at those places for, you know, for an episode. So it's a
Yeah.
bargain. It's a bargain, and thousands of eyes will be
A
viewed
bargain.
forever. It'll
That's
forever
right.
be on, because this is just going to get handed down from person to person as we go along.
Right. That's right. Can't beat that.
So if you want to sponsor that animal segment, you know, that's what you should be calling us. If you want to
Yeah.
sponsor, any segment, let us know. Let us
Yeah.
know. So it is that time where we need to find out about this partridge in a pear tree thing. So so Michelle, I know you have celebrity news and I have celebrity news.
Yes.
So let's do, like, I know they're waiting patiently. So let's give them what they need. They need that. They need that.
Yes. Celebrity news. Danny Bonaducci. Now, Danny Bonaducci, he has a mystery illness. Now, it made me lose ability to speak, walk, and lose memory. Now, Danny Bonaducci, now he was from the Partridge family
Yup,
back in the 70s, and that is hence the title, right? Partridge and Pear Tree.
absolutely.
And he's a star that shared a positive update on his health. He's battling a mystery illness that left him unable to walk and struggling to speak. The former child star turned radio DJ underwent a battery of tests while in the hospital for 5 days, which ruled out a stroke, one less thing not to worry about, but did not come up with a conclusive diagnosis. Now, I've been my I've seen my dad have a stroke and it was the same, Bonaducci says. And the same thing he shared. I couldn't walk. I couldn't keep my balance. I slurred badly. Bonaducci tweeted he would be taking a break from his radio career. And that is celebrity news. And I wish the best for him and
Yeah.
his family.
Like, I like the guy, like we talked before the show.
Yeah,
I don't know. He did a lot of maturing, and he became, you know, a good celebrity. Like a celebrity that is has lived a
right,
full life and has done so many things. Like I said, he's done some boxing and stuff like that. He kept in shape, and now to see him so
right.
fragile is
Oh,
kind of
yeah,
startling. So
very
um
fragile.
so again, we need Dr. House to come down and give him a diagnosis. Um,
Hmm.
hopefully he
Yeah,
finds the answers. That's all I can tell him. I
yeah,
know
keep
how
up
that
hope.
feels. I know how
Keep
that
up
feels.
hope. Just be
So,
strong.
and again, bringing out the Grim Reaper outfit that I constantly seem to wear. Mary Mara, star of
Mhm.
ER and Ray Donovan, died
Yeah.
on Sunday at 61.
Oh,
Um,
I didn't hear that.
they did an autopsy, and it turns out that she drowned. I mean, they found her in the water. in the St.
Oh,
Lawrence
wow.
in the St. Lawrence River. She went to visit her sister, and
Wow.
and she drowned. I don't know why. They felt a need to do the autopsy. When they found her in the water, but I guess they wanted to rule out foul play,
Right. Yes,
which
that's
is kind of
usually
scary
what
thought on why they. Because usually,
happens.
if they drown, that's the reason, and they would know the reason. But I guess there was there was enough there that they needed to do the autopsy, and that
Hmm.
you know that is the result. She's a drowning victim in the St. Lawrence River, and it's kind of sad. And
Right. That's very sad. My
so,
condolences to the family and
yes,
fans.
absolutely, absolutely. Um, and we don't like to dwell on the bad news. And I know Eric can attest to
No.
that because we always, when it comes to celebrities, both in like Hollywood, music, and sports, we tend to see a lot of that because these are names that everybody can attach themselves to,
Oh,
throughout
yes.
the history of these things. And it's kind of sad when you see somebody that you're so familiar with that you grew up watching and say, like there's a
Hmm.
lot of fans of ER. Let's be real. Like
Oh,
that's a
yeah.
huge, big show back in the day. And Ray Donovan was a big
Hmm.
hit on, I believe, Showtime. So
Right.
you know, so these are two shows that people watched, and a lot of people, and they know who Mary
Oh,
Mara is.
yeah.
And if you don't know who she is, you probably will know when you see her picture.
Hmm.
I mean, that's just how big she was.
Oh,
So,
yeah.
so that is, again, celebrity news. Kind of sad news, but of course, we're gonna pick that up because I kind of like this next story. We got some music news for
I
you.
think I love this next story. Always love
Um,
music.
and it's I kind of think it's comical because of who it is, and you're probably not expecting this kind of thing from this person. Ricky Martin
Oh,
is being
yeah.
sued for more than $3 million by former talent manager Rebecca Drucker. Now,
Wow.
she was his talent manager from 2014 to 2018, and then again hired in May 2020 when his life was basically in turmoil.
Oh, yeah.
Brought her back into the fold and got rid of all that turmoil in his career and life and stuff, and turned it around. Well,
Right. Yeah.
so he's being
Wow.
sued for breach of contract,
Oh.
um, and unpaid commissions.
Oh, no.
So apparently he mistreated her, manipulated and lied to her so much that she had to resign in April 2022, and has since filed a lawsuit to gain over $3 million that she's saying that is owed to him for
Wow.
the unpaid commissions and or you know breach of contract.
Yeah.
That kind of threw me for a loop. I mean, I was stunned. Like,
Wow.
I
Yeah.
didn't expect that. Did not expect that.
Unexpected, right?
So I mean, it's Ricky Martin, living La Vida Loca.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
She bangs.
Hmm.
He's
Great
not
entertainer.
looking.
It's always fun to watch.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and this could leave a big stain on his career, and
Oh,
it
yeah.
could put
When
him back
evidence
into
start
that
coming out,
turmoil.
believe
Yeah,
it. Yeah.
that turmoil is coming back. And if you did do
Hmm.
this, you should know better, Ricky. You really
Yeah.
should. Um,
Exactly.
it's just not good. It's not good. You got to treat people right. You got to treat them right.
That's right.
So Gazmav not living La Vida Loca. Yeah, No, he's not. He's not. He's
No,
not.
it's no
He's
bueno. No.
he's in a little bit of hot water right here. You know,
Yeah.
and it could tarnish. It could tarnish his legacy. To be honest with
Oh yeah.
you, you know, it was. You know, like, I gotta say, it must have been hard enough on his career coming out. You know,
Mhm.
saying he was gay because like he was like the biggest heartthrob in the world at that point. You
Mhm.
know, so that was hard enough, and then his other things that tail put his career into a tailspin. Um,
Mhm.
and then now this
Oh.
you might not be able to recover from this one. Might not be able to recover. So it
Oh
depends on how much publicity it's going to get. Well, it just got some, so it's there forever now, forever. So that is music news. I just figured I'd throw that out there for all you
yeah.
Ricky Martin fans. Um,
Yeah.
yeah, not a good look for you. Not a good look. Whether it's true or not, I don't know. I wasn't there in all of this, but it sounds like she probably has a pretty good case. I'm sure there's
We will
documents,
see.
so we'll see what happens. Can't wait to find out. Cannot wait. So new music, Michelle. Um,
New
there's only
music.
one. There's only one album that caught my eye.
Oh.
Only
Okay.
one album that caught my eye, and that is Madonna.
Mhm.
Finally, enough love.
Oh. Okay.
I guess it's all her number one hits.
Uh huh.
There's quite a few of them. There's quite a few of them.
Yeah.
So some of them are remixes. So it does have like a new flavor. Like I listened to Vogue. Very good.
Mhm.
I didn't put it on my list because it wasn't really a new song. It was just remixed.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
but I did like it, and I listened to a few of those songs, and yeah, she's got something there. She's got something there. So,
Yeah.
Madonna fans, you will enjoy the new album. Finally, enough love, because it does give you new sound for some of these songs, and
Mhm.
um, some of these, well, all these songs went to number one. So yeah,
Yeah.
so it's worth buying, right? All number one songs.
Mhm.
Well, how could you not want it, right? So
Mm.
that was great. So nothing else really caught my
Yeah.
eye.
That
You
was
know,
it, right?
that was it. That was it. That's being released, I guess, tomorrow.
Uh
Unless
huh.
you're watching this Saturday, then it was yesterday.
Oh yeah.
So, so that brings us to the final stretch
Oh yeah.
where song check, where we give
Oh.
3 songs each to something that we liked this week, that we heard, and we want to pass that on to you so that way you know what is good that's out there. And I think we do a pretty good job of balancing all the types of music out. I think we do a really good
Mhm.
job
I
of
think
that
we did a
because
great job.
I think
Yeah.
I think we have the most diverse set
Oh
of
yeah.
songs each week. Because one week, hey, you could have 3 rappers. One week could have 2 country stars, and
Mhm.
um, and a blues musician. You know, like
Right.
you never know.
For
Like
that's
we've
what I
had
love.
just about everything on here, so including opera. We had
That's
opera.
right.
We had opera. So,
Mhm.
so yeah. So let's get into our 3 songs. What is your first song, Michelle?
Yeah. Marshmallow Khalid and Numb. It's a poetic
Marsh.
song. The lyrics are catchy. It sounds like a great summer fun song. And that's Marshmallow Khalid Numb.
No. There we go. See, look again. See, some of these you might not have even have heard of.
Yeah, probably not.
but check it out. At least do that. At least
Give
check
it a
it out.
shot.
Because some of
Give it
these are
a shot.
so new that they don't even have a lot of views yet,
Yeah.
you know? So, if you like it, then you can pass the word on. And if you know of songs that are new, you can post them, the ones that you like. So give us your 3 new songs that you like,
Oh, would love to hear that. Let's hear it.
because I would love that. Because if
Yes.
there's something that I haven't heard yet, I want to listen to it. And I don't care what type of music it is.
It
I
doesn't
can listen to
matter.
anything. And Michelle has obviously listened to everything,
Oh
you
yeah.
know, and
Always.
so I don't care if you're from Philippines and you have
Mm-hmm.
a star out there that has a new song. I might not have heard it. I'd like to hear it. Even if I don't know the language, I still want to
Yeah.
listen to it because I can tell if it's a good song,
Mm-hmm.
and I
Yep.
don't have to understand it to know. I mean, understanding it helps because then there's a story that I understand, but
Right.
but you get the point. Music is international.
Oh yes.
Like I like Maluma,
Uh-huh. Yeah, me too.
and I do like Ricky Martin's music.
Uh-huh.
I don't like his behavior with this. If it's true,
If it's
if it's
true.
true, I don't know. I'm not a judge. I don't have all the facts. My first song, Super Organism, that is the band,
Really?
Super Organism, featuring Jen Hashino,
Mm-hmm.
Stephen Malkmus, and Pajama. And
Oh.
it's like 3 words: Pijama,
Oh.
pajama, pajama.
Pajama.
And the song is Into the Sun. The best I can describe this, they are listed as an indie pop group, but
Okay,
you can
yeah.
also say it's art pop.
Mm-hmm.
That's probably the video is pretty cool. It's pretty cool. I
I'll
like the
check it
video,
out. I'll check it out.
and I'll tell you, I like the song. I really like the song. Like I really like these 3 songs that I picked out. And there may
Okay.
have been 1 or 2 weeks previous of this year that I may have liked better
Right.
than this week, but these 3 songs, I'll put them up against any of those weeks because these
Yeah.
songs are great. These songs are
Why
great.
not?
And that is one of them. And I can't wait to listen to more of that band.
Right.
Superorganism featuring Genesino, Stephen Malkmus, and Pajama, Into the Sun. Your
Yeah.
second song, Michelle. Come on, people. Post those songs out there.
My second song is by Love, and it's spelled Lauv.
Oh, I
And
saw this.
kids are born stars.
Yes.
I enjoy listening to the smooth lyrics. I can listen to his music, his voice all day. Actually, the song is very easy to listen to.
Yep.
Um, Now, the smooth lyrics of this artist and great motivation for any kid, and that someday would want to be a star. And that is love. Kids are born stars.
I saw this today. That was actually
Oh,
going to be my next song I listened to, but
really?
I picked my 3 songs and I said, okay, I'll listen to this another time.
Yeah,
Wow. And you listened to it, and I'm glad you did. I'm so glad.
yeah.
I'm so glad because now I feel like I missed out and I have to go and listen to it later.
Uh,
Number 2 for me. And this was tough because number 2 and 3, I kept flip-flopping, flip-flopping, flip-flopping. But I put Young
mhm.
Blood. Uh
Oh, mhm.
Young Blood, punk rock, alternative rock. Um
Yeah.
don't feel like feeling sad today. I
Oh,
feel
okay.
I love this song. I love the
Sounds
song. The song
positive. I
is
like that.
so awesome. And when I actually listened to it twice in a row, and that is why this song is why I didn't listen to "Kids Are Born Stars." That's why I didn't
Yeah,
listen to it because I listened to it
my
twice and said, "Well,
lord.
I have to put this on, and I have to put the other two songs on, so I can't. I'm not going to listen to any more." And that's
Mm-hmm.
why this is the song that caused me not to listen to it. So, Youngblood,
Okay.
don't feel like feeling sad today. Love the song. It kicks butt. It kicks butt.
Sounds like a good song.
It is. So, Youngblood. Your third song, Michelle.
My third song is by Rita Ora, Finish Line.
Finish line.
And it's an empowering song for girls, women, and it's a motivational song for all women facing the challenges of life that brings.
That's right.
And that's Rita Ora, Finish Line.
And hopefully that inspires women everywhere. Hopefully it does.
Yes,
Hopefully it does. You know,
hopefully it does.
there's probably nothing as strong as an inspired female when you really think about it. Think about that,
Yeah.
fellas. Think about that.
Mhm.
You know what I'm talking about. Like, there is nothing that can get into a woman's way if she's inspired. There's nothing,
That's right.
nothing, nothing.
Nothing. Got
You
that
know,
right.
because we all know that, if there's obstacles in men's way, eh, most men give up too easy. I mean, when you
Mm,
really think about it, they do. Women, no, no, they don't give up. They don't.
hold on.
So there's more advice for you guys out there. Don't get in the way of an inspired woman. It's just not gonna. It's not gonna work. It's not gonna work.
It's not gonna work. From
All
a
right, Mike.
woman myself.
No, no, no. My third song. It's funny because I had just mentioned this to someone today. It's like, I wish Flow Rider would come out with a new song. And
Oh
I do.
yeah.
I like Flow Rider. Yes, I like Flow
Yes,
Rider.
Low
I don't
Rider.
care
Nothing wrong with
who.
that.
I don't care what anybody says. I love his music. I
Nothing
think
wrong with
he's fun. He's fun. You know,
that.
most of the songs don't mean a damn thing. They don't mean a damn thing. Whistle really that doesn't mean anything, right?
Mhm.
You know, I just love his music. I think it's fun. It's just gets you moving. It
Right?
it just brings on a good time. And that's
Yeah.
what life should be about.
That's
Life
what
should be
life should
about.
be about.
So
Definitely.
the song is What a Night, and it does sample from Frankie Valli and Four Seasons. Oh, what a night.
Oh
So
yeah.
it samples that. That's all it samples, really. It
Mhm.
doesn't sample anything else. But that is in this song, and the song is awesome. It's just fun. Like I said, it's so fun that I was excited to hear it, and it made me feel good because that's what Flow Rider's music does. You
Oh
know,
yeah.
he
Good.
might not be everybody's favorite rapper,
Mhm.
but if you're going to
Long as you
invite
like it, it doesn't matter what
right,
everybody thinks.
if you know when
Makes
you're
you feel
inviting a
good.
bunch of rappers to say a birthday party, you got to bring Snoop. You got to do that. You
Oh
got to bring
yeah.
Jay-Z. You got to bring
Mhm.
Eminem. You know, well, I would want Flo Rida to be there because he's gonna be just fun to be around. You know,
Mhm.
he's got to be one of them. Post
Yeah.
Malone. These guys all have to be.
Right.
Ludacris, I can't look. Ludacris is my favorite,
Oh
so
yeah.
Ludacris would have to be there.
Mhm.
Just that the stature of him and that voice just blows me
Oh
away.
yeah.
It's like Rick Astley. Like how does that voice come out of him? So
Yeah.
but yes, Flow Rider was my number three. It was my favorite song of the week. Barely my favorite song of the week. Barely.
Mhm.
Youngblood. Actually, all three of them were really fantastic, to be honest. So, to recap, Marshmallow Khalid, Numb,
Right? That's
Lauv,
good.
Kids Are
Mm,
Born Stars,
yes.
Rita Ora, Finish Line,
Mhm. That's correct. Mhm.
and I had Flow Rider, What a Night, Youngblood, Don't Feel Like Feeling Sad Today, and
Mhm.
Super Organism
I like
featuring
that.
um, Jen Hashino, Stephen Malkness, and Pajama, Into the
Mhm.
Sun. Look, you need to give all these a shot, and I'm telling you, out of these six songs, you're gonna find one that you like. I guarantee one of
Yeah.
these you're gonna find you like. Trust me on this. Put down your three songs that you want us to listen to, and who
Oh
knows? Maybe we'll
yeah.
have it on next week's show
Maybe.
with
Yeah, we
some
could.
credits by you. By you.
That's right.
So, YouTube at Rhode Island Broadcasting, Facebook, RI Broadcasting, Twitter, Broadcasting RI, and Twitch, which Gavmath Gaming is also on. So check him out. He plays Call of Duty. He's really good. I've seen
Oh.
him win, so many times. Going down to that last team, he takes it. He's good. Um,
Mhm.
so RI underscore broadcasting for Rhode Island Broadcasting on Twitch. Anchor, Spotify, Google, Amazon, TuneIn, Red Circle, all of it.
Mhm.
We're on all of them. Give us a listen, you know, give us
Yeah.
a follow, give us a like, give us a subscribe, especially on Twitch. Give us a
Yeah.
subscribe. And share. It doesn't
Sure.
matter if you don't do any of the other things, just share it. That is the number one important thing. Share the video.
Right.
Because when
Sharing
you
is
share it,
caring.
all your friends will see it. And then maybe one of them will share it, and then so on and so on. And that's how we get the following and people start liking the show. And
And
so
we'll
just do that.
appreciate that.
Do that.
Yeah. We'll love
Again,
that.
also on Facebook, Michelle Pop Ascension.
Yeah.
Go there, follow. Got to check out that Mike Tyson video that she has posted on it.
Oh yeah, it's hilarious. At
Mike
Michelle
is
Papa
awesome.
Simpson.
So you
Facebook.
got to do that. If if you want to sponsor the show in any form, please ribroadcasting.media@gmail.com. We'll send you out all the information. It's really inexpensive. And if you have an online business, it would be foolish not even to do it. It would be foolish because, you know, we're getting lots of views and,
Oh
you know,
yeah.
so do that. Do that. So, plus it goes on the website, it goes on the Facebook page, it goes on everything, everything,
Mhm.
everything. Everything, eyes and
Everything.
ears get to it.
That's right.
So, woo! That was a great show.
Yes,
That
we
was a
at the
great show.
finish line.
So,
Great show.
again, see us every Thursday night live
Yes.
here, Eastern Standard Time. So if you're out in Asia somewhere, it's around 10 hours. I mean 12 hours rather. So if we're 6 p.m., then you could possibly be 6 a.m., 7 a.m., 5 a.m., depending on where in Asia.
That's
And we
right.
have fans out
Mhm.
there. We have fans. Cairo,
That's
Egypt.
right.
I'll figure out the time
Shout
zone difference.
out.
But you guys are watching. Cairo is our number one city,
Oh yeah.
for the
Very
past month.
impressive.
For the past month. Cairo. Love
Whoa.
you.
Yes.
So, so,
Cairo.
you good night.
Yes.
Good night, Michelle.
Good night, Ron.
Take care.
Good night, everyone. Bye bye. Take care.
Take care.